program. So, I'm kind of winging it right now. I got my instructions pretty quickly, so I hope I remember everything. But first of all, what I would like to say is the little cards that you received at your tables, make sure if you want to donate by phone, you just scan it with your camera, and then it takes you to a point where you can make that happen. All right? So that's what that's all about. But for those of you who don't know me, I'm I guess I don't want to say better half, I'm the other half of this duo, but I'm Gary Hollins, and that's my wife. We've been together for quite a while. I mean, a lot of people coming up to me during a little contest. Where did y'all meet? Where did y'all meet? Where did y'all meet? Well, I'm gonna tell you real quickly.
Don't tell them.
7-Eleven?
I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
We met at a 7-Eleven. I was the manager of the store. A couple of my boys are in here, Chester Child. All my boys worked at the store. But about 2:45 every day, the school bus would pull up outside. And two ladies, two young girls, should I say, would walk in, come get their candy. And it was Sue and Caprice. And we were like, hey, look at the girl, they were cute one day, man, you know? Yeah. But we used to make fun of them and stuff like that, but you know, that's where we first met, and you know, I could tell that Caprice was driven and was going to do something with her life, even though I was in a relationship, so she was off limits, aside from she was too young to me. But I did walk her home one day when she went to her prom. I was actually there. I saw a picture of her going to her prom. I was standing there when they took that picture. Now, back then, you think, no idea that we would be together, right? But I was standing there and Tony was there. Tony was there getting her dressed. And so when I see those pictures, I mean, I was in the background when they took that picture. But it's pretty weird that we did end up, because I didn't see her for 10 years. And I bumped into her 10 years later, and we've been together ever since. So I'm gonna say a little bit about her transition from the South Public Schools to her own business, and then I'm gonna bring up a couple of people to speak on her behalf. But I can remember when she was at the Seattle Public School, and man, it was rough, because they had her doing stuff. I would go to meetings with her sometimes, and I would hear the needs of these families, and I'm just like, wow, this is unbelievable. And Caprice was trying to fix everything, but she didn't realize that they didn't want things to be fixed. And so what she was doing was creating problems for people above her who didn't want it to be fixed. And so she got no support when she got her two Grammys. And you know, she was always in the news for negative stuff. And we get death threats and all this, and she's working a ton of hours. And I was like, babe, quit. Stop. Just do your own business. And she's like, no, we can't afford that, Gary. You know, I said, yeah. But I'm telling you, hey, I ain't that guy, okay? You a doctor. I ain't got no problem with you making more money than me. We didn't have you go to get your doctor's degree to make less money. Let me get that straight right now. You need to make more money than me. And so she said, I don't know how we're going to do it, but this is how good God is. I was a manager at the time. I was in telecom. And we didn't know, how we was going to make this happen. Just out the blue, I get promoted to director of sales. Wow. Really a director that, don't worry about it. Go do your business, I got it. Right? You know? And that's pretty much that's how it all began, and she flourished from that point on. And I'm so happy she made that decision, because a lot of people in this room I do know that go way back with her. I remember her and Janine back there. I can see Janine. I can remember them studying to pass the bar. She was pregnant with Matei, and they up late at night studying. But all these people I see in the room that's been a part of her life over the years, and a lot of the people that I hear her talk about, I'm meeting for the first time, but I've heard your name so much, you know. It's almost like I know who you are. So what I want to do, I like to bring up one of her students. So anyone, y'all decide, one of the students come up. Someone from her past, can you please come up? And someone that she's worked with, will you please come up? Because we'd like to hear something from each one of you about Caprice. So, student, someone from her past, and someone she worked with. Good. So I'm gonna pass the mic over to you, and you introduce yourself and tell them what you want to about.
Thank you, Ray.
You got my middle name. You got my side middle name.
Go ahead, Bernardo.
In 1985, I was a 10-year-old kid in Mexico City when we experienced one of the most devastating earthquakes in the history of the world.
Yeah, put a booty on.
Hundreds of buildings were destroyed, thousands of people were trapped in the rubble, and even though I was really scared about the situation, my dad came to me and said, we gotta go and help people who are trapped underneath the building rubble. There were tens of thousands of people trapped. When we got to the building, to one of the buildings that had been destroyed, I was full of pride to see hundreds of people volunteering to carry out the robots to rescue human beings. I was full of pride that the humanity and the strangers was really valuable for everyone.